Hey folks, Scrap Team on air and welcome back for some more Icarus updates review. Today we have a brand new week 161 update. The only notable change here is a new tier 4 platinum shield. It forced me to get some clue about shields in general. You see, I never used them. So Simon, you're going to master melee today. They differ in 3 main parameters: durability, effective angle, and damage reduction percent. And to be honest, I found these 3 parameters pretty confusing. But let's start from the basics. All the shields are marked with this symbol. Typically means that they can be carried only in a G slot, back slot. But it isn't true. The shield will be activated automatically when you select a weapon that can be used with a shield, which are knives, axes, pickaxes, and sickles. Yep, that is it. Shields can be used with spears or any other two-hand weapons, for example, pistols. That fact that developers made pistols strictly two-handed makes me crazy. Any shield in a game could be in 3 positions. Rest position, on a character's back. This position works only if shield is in a G slot. Inactive, in a character hand but not activated. Active, in a character hand and activated. In a rest position, shield might block damage and doesn't receive damage itself. In an active position, it doesn't do anything and doesn't receive any damage also. In active position though, it blocks some amount of damage and receives damage itself. What's important here is that no shield server will protect you from injuries like wounds, deep wounds, or poison. Also, it blocks only some percent of damage, so your character will be dead even if you manage to block all the attacks. The mechanics of shield really piss me off, because it's not how shield work in real life. In reality, if you manage to block the hit, it should be blocked completely, with no damage or other consequences. The only case is when you blocked hit with the shield, but still receive damage. Your shield was broken through and basically destroyed. If you found that interesting so far, consider subscribing. Let's see a very common use case. Place the shield in a G slot. Select your favorite melee weapon, knife in my case, and your shield is ready to use. This is an active position and it doesn't do anything right now. To actually block the hit, you need to hold the right mouse button. The shield will be moved to the active position and start blocking damage. Few notes about the active position. It consumes your stamina, so you can't use shield when run out of stamina or to restore it while protected by the shield. Also, you can't make hits while covered by the shield. Both of these notes are okay separately, but in a couple makes the shield completely useless. When the shield is in resting position on your back, it might protect your back though. It might be a use case if you're okay to carry excess weight. And the last case is to place the shield on the back and take the other shield by hand. In this case, it's absolute protection, but you'll have no options to attack. Now let's figure out what blocking angle and damage block percent do in details. For a blocking angle, it seems to be working like this. All the hits in this green cone will hit the shield. All others will hit a character directly. It seems like it's working, but it's completely counterintuitive for me. For a damage blocking index, it's fairly simple. It's just a percent of the damage being blocked by the shield. For example, if an enemy hits you with 100 damage and the shield blocks 90%, your character receives only 10 damage, but the shield will be damaged for a full 100 points. That's kinda strange, Ima. If you have an explanation for this phenomenon, let me know in the comments. Now to the options. I was surprised, but actually we have shields in all 4 tiers. Tier 1 shield is Bone Shield. 90-degree angle and 65% damage blocking. Not bad at all for such a small shield with a significant amount of holes. Tier 2 has 2 shields actually. Very classic wooden shield with the same 90-degree angle but 75% damage blocking. And the Knight style steel hitter one. That guy blocks the same 75% damage, but for a better 125-degree angle. Tier 3 now has 2 shields also. But wait a minute, the update not said that the new shield is for tier 4, but it's found in tier 3. Oh my god, they should make the content creators as beaten. So for tier 3 we have a brand new platinum shield with a nice 160-degree angle and the same 75% damage blocking. Not bad for tier 3 actually. And the carbon fiber round shield with only a 90-degree angle, but the best for the game, 90% damage blocking. Sick. Tier 4 gets 2 options also. The titanium tower shield is kind of typical tier 4 ambassador. Significant but not the best 140-degree angle and nice but not the best 85% damage blocking. And the top line composite tactical fellow. It has the best blocking angle in a game. Crazy 200 degrees makes it really impressive. Only 75% of damage blocking though is the price, obviously. With that said, the shields in Icarus are still a bit of mystery for me. I see no real reason to use them because of completely dumb mechanics, but they provide the game some charm. And that's it for today. This new update was revealed as well, and now we have some idea about shields in Icarus and how to cook them. See you in the next video, folks!